Real Madrid nil. What do you even play? Celta Vigo? Celta Vigo 2 at the Estadio Santiago, which I think they're changing to just Santiago. Um, yeah, let's talk about it. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Real Madrid 0, Celta Vigo 2. It wasn't good enough. I was talking earlier, then I'm like, the video is a little bit too long, so let me just do it again. Yeah, overall, it wasn't good enough. I think we lost the plot, especially near the end, but I think it started when we had a red card. Xavi Alonso's tactics was horrible. Frank Garcia's decision to get the second yellow was dumb. I want to blame the ref for most of our red cards and disciplinary or lack of discipline, more so than disciplinary actions. Yeah, that is on us. We could have done better. We should have done better. It was our first game in 36 days away from the Santiago, and it was disappointing. We dropped the ball hard. I think, unfortunately, Xavi has to go, but it's not his fault. He has to go because Real Madrid is more than a club. It's a business, and the business is winning, and he's not winning currently. And when you're not winning on Madrid, you kind of kick the bucket. Now, is he at fault? I do not think so. I think this game he's kind of at fault. I did not understand his tactics. Formation forward, he had one proper center back in Eder, who got injured in the 35th minute, so there's that. And then he got Rahul, which is a hybrid of a center back and a right back anyways, playing in the right back position. And we have Alvaro. Maybe I'm missing something with the history of Alvaro, but I never saw him or known him to be a center back. He's playing good position. I think for the first goal, he was caught. It was the first time from their striker, so I can't even blame anyone. The only thing I would say that zoning positioning, Mene should have dropped a little bit back to occupy that space. But it was a lovely finish. The first touch was a lovely finish, so I can't even be too harsh. I think throughout the game, Alvaro played pretty good. We had Frank Garcia on the left, who was atrocious. 2 out of 2. No, sorry, 2 out of 20. So 1 out of 10. He was just trash. I talked about him, I think, last video, which was last week. I missed the Wednesday game against Athletic Club. I was at work, but Frank Garcia, I do not rate him. I do not know why Xabi Alonso continues to play him. And it must be some information that I am missing because he is continually starting. Also, because we don't have any damn center backs. That's why Alvaro, who is our traditional left back, is playing center back. So there's that. But I know our fans won't hear any of it. And I know the opposing teams won't hear any of it. So it is what it is. I think with Alaba, Rudiger, Eder, Dean are all injured. We have 4 center backs all injured. But Xavi Alonso's fault. The fans are going to get Xavi Alonso. The fans are going to say adapt. The fans are going to say this. The fans are going to say that. The opponents are going to say this. The opponents are going to say that. Yeah, Real Madrid fans, I was people in the Reddit comments are very ignorant. I think today is justified. I know they're going to go crazy, but I think today is justified because even outside of the people of our players being injured, we lost the plot not only in the game, but Xavi lost the plot with the tactics information. Play Rahul center back, play Valverde right back, play Alvaro left back. What are we doing? I think that's basic. Maybe he's seeing something I don't, but that's I think the formation I would run with, especially at the back. Tremeni, I think he played pretty good, pretty fine. Tremeni, Gula, Jude, and then the front 3 was Vinny, Valverde, and Mbappe. So that was the formation he was going for. Tactically, it changed because Eder got injured. A lot of things had to move, and then when Frank Garcia got sent off, we lost the plot. We genuinely and truly lost the plot at that moment when Frank Garcia got red card. Everything prior, we were kind of in disarray because you could tell that no one really wanted to play, no one wanted to be there, and no one wanted to hustle. until Garcia got the red card. And I think Vinny did a move, and then he said to the fans, like, wake up, the classic wake up. And then we started to wake up. We started to actually play and hustle for like the last 20 minutes, but it was too late. It was too late, and that's what happens when you don't take your chances earlier. It's too late, you know. I remember Barcelona did that back in like 2010s, but they were good. They were just lackadaisy in the first like 10 minutes, and then next 80, pure possession, pure control, pure domination. Beautiful. Us is like we were lazy until they score, and then we're lazy until someone wants to wake up, and then I think we all wake up. But even then, yeah, so that's the formation that Xabi Alonso came out with, 4-3-3. It wasn't good enough. Goulet had that one chance, he scoffed it, sent him off, sent him on the bench, sent him alone. It's not good enough. We got Nico pass, call him back, regroup. Him and Mbappe gonna be filthy. Goulet, we tried it. You're pretty good with passing to Mbappe, but you're not Ozil. You're Goulet. It's not good enough. At this point, I think even Yildiz is like officially better than you because he's balling out. Now, I would say it's easier to ball out on a shit team like Juventus in comparison to like a team like Real Madrid where you have to compete with other people. But it wasn't good enough from Goulet, and it wasn't good enough for Vinny. It wasn't good enough from Mbappe. It wasn't good enough from Jude. I didn't watch the first 10 minutes, but everyone was saying Jude played horrible. But the commentators were saying he lost the ball three, four times in like the first 10 minutes. Yeah, I want to make a whole video on the ref, but as much as I want to yell at the ref being the reason why we lost the game, he wasn't the reason. I even searched up his name, Alejandro Quintero, because I think he was atrocious. Sometimes we were going forward, especially in the second half, when they fouled us, usually refs would give an advantage, but he calls it back. The Fran Garcia second yellow, it's like, was that really a second yellow? I didn't see it for sure, but usually in those minutes, in the last 20 minutes, and the team's hustling, you don't give a second yellow for something that's not really a second yellow unless it's clear cut and obvious. Alvaro, when he kept talking to him, it was a straight second yellow. Maybe he was saying the most horrendous, deviant thing in Spanish, but I don't know how you get second yellow, especially when flares are heating up in the last 5 minutes. Like, the ref has to, be a proper ref and be like, hey, like, don't do that. I'm not going to give you a second yellow to send you off, and then give everyone else a yellow who come talk to me. He gives Rodrigo yellow, he gives Valverde yellow. Like, he's just giving everyone's yellows. Like, you don't, like, how long have you refed? It felt like you were under the pressure. Maybe Santiago's big, and it is. Maybe it's like, as you play, you're refing a Real Madrid game, and you're in the Santiago and the fans, XYZ, and it might get to you. So it'd be small tick, 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 yellow, red. But, like, why is he refing the game if he isn't able to control himself, or he hasn't played these types of matches before? Why is the Real Madrid the experience? Now, I don't know too much about his history, so I'm not going to talk that much about him, but I thought he did a horrible job. Irrespective, as I said earlier, we lost the plot. Vinicius Jr., it wasn't good enough. He gets the fans going, but outside of that, he gets the fans going by like raising up his hands, and that's it. Not by playing well, that's for certain. Mbappe, well, hoping that he might score a 40-yard banger or a bicycle kick or this or that. Jude Bellingham, I don't know what he does anymore. And Goulet, we failed Xabi Alonso. Players, fans, we failed him, and as a result, he will be the sacrifice. Real Madrid is more than a club; it's a business, and he will be the sacrifice. If we have one proper center back, and we have, I think, 5 in total, 5 good ones in total, and we have one proper one, or like one eligible one. My bad. Eligible one, yeah, and we're gonna get lambasted by the media. Everyone's gonna talk their talk, but yeah. Let me see the schedule. Okay, perfect. We got a game on Wednesday against Manchester City, which I think is at home. We should be okay. Hopefully, it will be our bounce back game. I don't think Man City is playing that good, and I think we need to wake up. It's weird to say Manchester City is going to be a team that wakes us up, but I think we need a big game to wake us up. Deportivo always gives us an issue. We'll play them on the 14th and then Sevilla on the 20th. After that, it's New Year's. So we have 3 more games. I need Mbappe to score like 10 goals now, but 3 more games. And we need to turn it up. We need to win all 3 of those games. As long as it's not Arsenal or Munich, or PSG, we need to be winning these games. Man City, it's in our home. Cup tie, not cup tie, we need these points. We need to show our fans that we're serious about winning something this year. I think we're 7 points behind Barcelona now. 7 points behind Barcelona now. That doesn't really concern me much. You know, La Liga, EPL, Serie A, teams come and go in the sense that some days you're winning, some days you're losing. And it might happen to us, as it did, and it might happen to Barcelona. But no, Real Madrid, it's just unfortunate that Xabi Alonso will face this. Will he get fired? Probably. Anytime soon? It depends on the next 3 games. And he has to win all 3. What a beautiful club. Entitled, selfish fans, but beautiful club. And this, yeah, we failed you, Xavi, but I think you're a good coach. I think, you know, you got rushed into it a bit. You weren't used to working with ego players in Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Jude, and Rodrigo, and it's a little bit different. Had you had more time with other teams, it might have been better. But it is what it is. Real Madrid 0, Celta Vigo, well done. Diego Aspas' team 2. Yeah. I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday. I should be back, yeah. So cheers. Hasta luego. Real Madrid.